What's up, guys? Great Star Wars fan 108 here, and I'm back with another video. I'm driving, heading back from the gym right now. But the news for today is that Star Wars Rebels released, StarWars.com and Star Wars' YouTube channel released a mid-season 3 trailer for the series. And the big thing with this is there's a lot of new stuff that was shown in it, and it was cool. Now, going back to last year when they released the trailer for the mid-season stuff, that trailer had me a lot more hyped for what was going to happen, because you had Vader and Ahsoka, and it just, I don't know why I was more hyped for that than what we currently got cooking. But it was still very interesting. So let's break it down a few different things here. Usually, I do a live reaction, but because I'm, wanting to make sure I get the video up for you guys fast, and I'm heading home right now, I figured, let's make it work like this. So, opens up with, Ezra. He is asleep on the Ghost, and he's hearing the holocron with the message from Obi-Wan playing, the one he's sent out from the temple, to the distress signal. It's a warning to all the Jedi, as we've seen in New Dawn, and we've seen in Rebels since the first season, that whole little holocron message. Now we'll get back to Obi-Wan in a second, because of course the ending, we'll get back to that in a second. Basically, what the rest of it shows is just the Rebels on Geonosis with Saw. We see Thrawn training, fighting those Dark Trooper style droids that the Empire uses, that we saw earlier in the season. Him training and fighting them. He's also trying to find Fulcrum, which is Kowski realized that there's a Fulcrum that's spying on him. It's like duh, 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 duh. Nah. But that's a thing. Then we also have saw the Rebels fighting like out in space. So guys were like in a space suit fighting. Little different things here with them and that, but the big thing was like we saw the Rebel fleet, a more massive fleet. We also saw Mothma, which I'm curious if this is before or after she got kicked out of the Senate. I'm not sure, because I'm not exactly sure how all that stuff lines up. But that's the thing that we see her on the Ghost crew. Moving on from there, we see the Rebels are going toe-to-toe with Thrawn, and this is where the few most interesting pieces to me come. Hera and Thrawn are talking, they're talking about things, and like Thrawn, like, we'll never surrender to you, and Thrawn's like, I don't want to surrender. I want total and utter defeat of you. I want to show what happens when you defy the Emperor. It's like, okay, that's some pretty cool stuff. Thrawn seeming pretty badass. My only worry is that as this season gets closer and closer to an end, each season of Rebels likes to have one big main antagonist. Season 1 was the Inquisitor. Season 2 was the Inquisitor's Invader. Season 3 has been Thrawn. Is Thrawn going to disappear after this season? Is he going to die? I really hope dying is not an option. They hope they don't kill Thrawn, because I can guarantee you, if he dies this early on and him being brought back, fans are going to be thoroughly upset. It's going to spark a huge war and outrage with within the community. And I won't talk about legend stuff too at the end of the video. The other thing that happens then is Mandalore. We're heading back to Mandalore with Sabine and the Darksaber. Kanan's training her to use the Darksaber, because he said, if you have that weapon, people are going to want to take it from you and want to challenge you to a fight and defy you. Kind of like what Maul did at the end of season 5, which I just was rewatching. Using their old culture. I challenge you to one-on-one fight. Ruler takes control of Mandalore, and Mandalore right now, it's even talking about in the trailer about how, like, Sabine, if you can get the support of your mother, which we see in the trailer, if you can get the support of your mother, along with the fact that you have the Darksaber, all of Mandalore may follow after you and may join the rebellion and may join your cause, which is a very interesting thing itself to imagine, because just in total how things are when it comes to the Mandalorians last time we saw them, and just how all that ended up turning out, or how it all didn't turn out at the end of the Clone Wars. So that's a really interesting thing. And then the last but not least thing that we didn't see much at all of, like barely anything, was of Obi-Wan and Maul. We see Obi-Wan on Tatooine, he's sitting, he's got his hood up, there's a fire, and Maul approaches him. Maul activates his lightsaber. I think Obi-Wan's lying something like, you know, you're in the wrong place, or something like that, or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was very, very interesting, just because I was like, okay, there's a part of me that feels, I mean, I don't know, there's a part of me that wonders, would they take a route that is completely unexpected, which would be like Maul comes there, approaches Obi-Wan, and approaches him about something different than what we expect. Not on his revenge note, but on a Maul's sick, twisted game of using people and then enacting his revenge. Because I honestly don't know what his plan. I mean, I just don't know how Maul is expecting to take down Obi-Wan. I mean, age aside, I just don't know. Now, the cool thing I will say is that, you know, if they do have this fight happen on Rebels, it'll be cool. We'll have it. It will be nice. It'll be easier than trying to make Ewan McGregor look like Alec Guinness, like 3 years before A New Hope, which there ain't much of a difference, as you can tell. Also, I can't tell who's doing the voice. It doesn't sound like James Arnold Taylor, and it also doesn't sound like Ewan McGregor. I don't know who it is, but we'll find out, I guess, soon enough. But yeah, Obi-Wan is going to be in this season, and that's the thing. It's going to happen. Maul versus Obi-Wan. Most likely, they're definitely, I mean, most likely going to fight. I feel like there's no way they don't fight. I just wonder if it's going to be a kill or not. And I think the other interesting piece as well will be, depending on what happens, I just hope that it's going to kill off. I mean, I just hope that there's something in there to help kill off the whole Rey-Kenobi theory. Thinks I hate that one so much, because I just feel like it's so disrespectful. I still, even if it happens, I will stand by it saying it's a disrespectful thing to have happen. But nonetheless, Rebels Season 3 trailer is awesome. It's cool. I'm looking forward to seeing the new season and stuff. New episodes come back this Saturday, so the one on Geonosis with Saw, that'll be cool. Upcoming videos besides a Rebels review is there's a video that a friend of mine sent me on, I think it was 6 reasons why the Star Wars new expanded universe is trash or something like that, why it's bad. And because I fully disagree with that, I'm going to I just want to do a video response to it and combat the reasoning behind it. Probably I haven't watched the video yet. I'm debating whether or not I want to watch the video before I talk, or just go off the points in the midst of watching the video, because we're going to look at it and dissect it and see if there's any truth and validity to their points, and if there isn't. So yeah, I want to thank you all for watching, and until next time, guys, peace, and may the Force be with you always. Bye.